The UN chief is in Qatar for an international meeting on Afghanistan. Qatar urges action in Sudan as violence leads to a mounting death toll. It's bad news for K-pop fans as the country's first ever K-pop festival is pushed back. And finally, this artificial intelligence pioneer has called it quits from Google, but not without a chilling warning.
Hi, it's Adi. This is the Roundup. Here are today's top stories.
The United Nations chief said this week's meeting in Qatar was about developing a common international approach to dealing with the unraveling situation in Afghanistan. Antonio Guterres said the UN is determined to continue delivering humanitarian aid, calling it a lifeline for millions of Afghans. The UN official also debunked rumors that the meeting was convened to recognize the de facto ruling Taliban authorities. Representatives from approximately 25 nations and groups met up in Doha to discuss the latest on the ground in Afghanistan, though the Taliban was not invited. Qatar has called on members of the Arab League to dispatch aid relief teams to Sudan, where the death toll has surpassed 500. The call to action was made at a session of the Council of the League of Arab States, in which Qatar was represented by Salim Mubarak al-Shafi. Al-Shafi said Doha's stance on the violence has remained consistent, echoing calls for an end to hostilities in the country. On the ground, both the Sudanese army and the rival paramilitary forces have accused each other of violating a ceasefire that was extended at midnight on Monday evening. Qatar's first ever K-pop festival has been postponed due to, quote, unforeseen circumstances, the organizers announced on Tuesday. The event was due to be held between 19th to 20th May, but will now likely take place during the fourth quarter of this year. All ticket holders will be reimbursed with the full amount, and each refund will be handled per the policies of individual ticket companies. And finally, Dr. Geoffrey Hinton, a pioneer of artificial intelligence, said he quit Google to speak freely on the dangers of his own creation. Hinton's fear is that tech companies that continue to develop AI products will pave the way to dangerous consequences. He warned of misinformation, job loss, and a threat to humanity itself if AI continues to advance.
Thank you for joining us. For more of our stories, head over to our website www.dohanews.co.